Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 310 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina.
Hey.
I'm your host, the one, the only Scott Dion Brown, and I'm joined by the greatest co-host in all the galaxy. The one, the only.
Regine Alaina. Happy Sunday, everyone. It's officially April. It's my birthday month.
Oh.
Woo!
Yay. Happy birthday month, Regine.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Your birthday month.
Woohoo.
How was your week, Regine?
Good. It's been busy. I'm starting in-car lessons for driving lessons today after this. So those in the Toronto area, beware.
Regine's going to be on the roads. Everybody,
This
get
is
out
your
of the way.
warning. This is your warning, but it's
That's
finally
cool.
happening.
That's good. That's good. It's a good step, Regine.
I was like, I need to get my G2 soon enough.
I could take you driving if you want.
Fun fact, this is my third G1. Are you sure you want me to go driving with you? Actually, your
We'll
car's
see.
pretty beat up.
That's what I'm
It
saying.
works.
It's like it's the best car to practice in.
Sounds good. We'll talk after.
All right. Well, should we bring in our guests?
Yeah, let's do
We have
it.
lots to talk about.
We do, and we have a full house again. Look at
We
that.
do. We do. So there's a new song. It's out now, right? It's been
Yes.
released.
Oh,
Yes.
There's a new song. The song is
As
titled.
of yesterday.
Oh, so it's just released.
As of Friday.
As of Friday. The song is called "Figure It Out," and we have here
A lot to figure out.
today a lot to figure out.
Yeah.
And we also have the four artists behind.
4 artists.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. Four artists. The four artists behind the song. Figure It Out. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to. We've got Chad Beloin. We've got Rated Genius. We've got Mønaé, and we've got Where's Jerome. Hello.
Hello.
Wait, where's Jerome? No, just kidding.
What's poppin', everybody?
There he is.
What's up?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Welcome back, Chad.
Always good to be back. Always good to be back, guys.
Thanks for bringing friends. We appreciate it. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Love this. Love the look, by the way. Love the Sunday best.
We appreciate
Everyone,
you.
you're. I kind of.
We
I wish
kind
we
of
had dressed
flopped
up a
on
little
that,
bit.
eh?
I wish you. I went with the hoodie.
I went with a T-shirt. We kind of did not.
We're
plan
matching,
that.
but
Those
we're
are
not matching
actually
in the way
nice.
that they're
We-
matching.
I actually like the hoodies, actually, you know?
They're really
Thank you.
comfy.
I am also a fan of the
And
hoodie.
you guys have t-shirts too, right?
yeah.
Nice.
Well,
Got all the merch. All the merch.
link
mugs.
down below. Link down below.
Hey,
Check it
that's
out.
actually a good
was a
idea.
smooth
We should
segue.
get some Figure It Out sweaters made.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we wore them. We wanted to
Right.
like
See?
Inspire you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks.
We got connections.
Oh,
We got
good thing.
connections.
Yep.
Inspired.
Question: did Chad ever get that mug? Just wondering.
I did
You
get
made
the mug.
Yeah.
I did get the mug. I just no longer have the mug.
Where's the mug?
Oh.
Did you break it?
Nasty breakup.
Oh.
They're,
I
you
did
know,
have the mug.
Well, that's
I mean,
awkward.
You know, they're great quality mugs, but they're not indestructible. You know,
No.
that's how it goes.
Clearly, this
Actually,
one-
yeah, this one actually has been fixed. I don't know if you can see that, but we had to glue
Okay,
it.
but to be fair, we did not buy that off of the link down below. So the ones down below are great.
Definitely.
I can
Yes.
attest to that.
Yes.
See?
Sorry. Just to confirm, the mugs in the link down below are perfect.
Incredible. They're just top quality mugs.
Get your own mug.
So figure it out.
Tell us about it.
How did it come about? You guys are all involved with it.
And tell us about
it.
yourselves, actually. Like, we've
Yeah.
never met 3 of you.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Why don't you introduce yourselves first, and then we'll talk about the song.
I go by the name Rated Genius. I'm an artist from Toronto. Looking forward for you guys to hear some more music, and I'm gonna pass the mic over to my sister Mønaé.
Hey guys, my name is Mønaé. I'm from Toronto, Ontario. I'm a versatile artist, so I do like R&B, rap, dancehall,
You have a
pop.
nice voice, by the way.
Thank
I
you
listened
so
to
much.
that song.
Thank you. So that's a little bit about me.
Okay, yeah, thanks for passing it on to me now, star of the show. Let's go. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so I'm Where's Jerome. So the song Figure It Out. So basically, like, I went through a breakup. So I was like, you know what? You're going to be on your own. You're going to have to just figure it out because I'm not going to be there to figure it out for you. So I just came up with the hook, and then I asked Chad, Mønaé, and Rita just to jump on it and be creative, figure it out.
There's a little more to the story than
course,
that.
yeah, I know. I know. I'm just simplifying.
We'll give you guys the whole book, but
Let's tell them how this whole thing actually came to
Oh
be.
yeah, you gotta hit them with
This
that.
is
one.
actually kind of cool.
This is very important.
Yeah, because it's not that common that you would have. I mean, there's 4 artists all involved on one. It's a pretty
Yeah.
unique circumstance,
It
right?
is.
So,
It
yeah,
is.
let's get into it.
Who wants to start?
No, nobody at once.
Go
you know.
ahead, Glenn, go ahead.
I'll pull this one in. So Glenn had reached out to me a little while ago, probably back in November, and he was telling me about how near the end of the year, back in 2024, he wanted to do a really big studio session, 12 hours.
Ooh.
I thought he was playing. It turned out he was not playing. So I rolled through for what I think I was there for probably 6 or 7 of those 12 hours.
Damn.
I don't know how long you guys were there for. I know you guys were there when I got there, if I'm not mistaken. And Figure It Out was the first song that we did during that session, if I do remember correctly.
It was.
And it was more than just the 4 of us that were there that night too. There was how many people rolled through, guys?
There was at least
lot.
10
A
people.
lot. 10 or 12?
Maybe more
Around
than that, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people came.
So wait, what I got from that is, Chad, you were late again.
Yes, actually, yes. Hey, in all fairness, Where's Jerome was late that time too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was an hour late.
He had to get a
His
haircut.
own session.
Yeah,
Had to get a haircut.
Yeah, I was late, yeah.
Jerome.
So where did the idea it came kind of from you in terms of what came up with the idea of I want to do this 12-hour studio? Where was the idea to do? I guess multiple songs. You want to get as much done as possible, or where did the idea come from?
Honestly, I just wanted to make amazing music. And 12 hours, we have so much time to do it. And everyone can jump on it, add their ideas.
Yeah.
And yeah, let me just do 12 hours. I never do 12 hours. Why not?
It's cool.
And
No, we
honestly,
should
we
do-
did at least 9 songs.
Wow.
At least, right?
Yeah.
At least 9 songs.
So wait, was it
that night?
12 hours of collaborating and creating music?
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow.
So I think
With different
Mønaé,
artists.
you and I were on 2 tracks
2
that
tracks
day.
together,
Yeah, we
yeah,
did
that
2
day.
tracks. So Figure It Out
Out.
plus one other one.
Another one as well.
I think you were on a couple too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on at least 3 of the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 2 songs aren't quite finished yet, so you guys are gonna get a chance to hear it. You know what I mean, in the near future or whatever, right? So we got a lot of tracks in the works right now.
Yes.
So cool.
Is the album going to be called 12 Hours in the...
Hey, you know what? That's kind of a good
Or
idea.
12
eh?
hours?
We could make an album like that, eh?
12 hours.
I'm down.
I'm a bank
That's
on
a
that,
good
guys.
idea.
So when you guys were going into the 12-hour session, how much did you have? Did you have a lot prepared in advance? Had you already gotten some stuff ready, or was it kind of we're just gonna go in and we're just gonna
Right.
see what we do?
Everything was all last minute. You know, it's all brainstorm. Just boom, sit there, put the beat on. He's the kind of guy, you don't know what to expect from him. He's, okay, come to the studio. Okay, don't worry, we got this. Boom, get in there. He goes in there and he sets it off. Once he gets in there, everybody's
That's it.
on point. That's what it is. You know what I mean? We all feed off of each other, and that's what's amazing about that 12-hour session.
So, Jerome,
You know?
Where's Jerome? What is your role in all of this? Are you the producer, the beat maker, the inspiration, the lead vocals?
I would like to say I just set it off in terms of the mood, the vibe. So I just put the hook down, and everyone else comes with their own idea, and they figure out what they want to put on the song. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
know.
are the inspiration.
Yeah.
I know.
I just started off. Yeah. That's it.
I was gonna say I know for me in the studio session it was just okay, I don't know what to expect from this guy because he's just crazy. The way his mind work is just totally out of this world.
Unexpected, you know?
And I'm just like, okay, let me just hear what he's doing. And he was doing this like hook, and I'm just like, this is not the vibe for me. And he's like, all right, you gotta go in there. You gotta go.
I dragged
didn't even
like,
write anything. I didn't even hear it for 3 minutes.
Oh shoot.
To even go. But I just went in there and I just did my thing. I'm more like a freestyle, in the moment type of creator when it comes to my lyrics.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, so I was the last one to go up and record. So while these two are doing their thing, where's Jerome's already done his thing, I'm sitting there still trying to write, and then they're like, all right, you're up. I'm like, damn, I'm not done yet. And I had to go in and kind of finish up the little bit of the last of my verse, because of course everything I do is it's got to be written. I got to overthink everything. But yeah, these guys nailed it and hit it out the park long before I was even ready to warm up my voice, let alone record my take.
Speaking of voices, Kevin Ferrone is in the chat, says, who's that Mønaé? Love her voice.
Thank you so much.
Mønaé.
Thanks.
And Jackie Shepard is also there throwing fire flames at everyone.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below.
And don't forget to
Let's
subscribe.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
Subscribe. You know the rules. Helps out the channel, all that stuff. And if anybody has
Hope y'all
questions,
enjoying Figure It Out.
yes.
You know what I mean?
In fact,
I'm
maybe
enjoying this song, man.
maybe we should
should
give it a listen. Maybe we
listen.
should let the people hear it.
Definitely.
All right. So everybody, you want to say anything else? Anybody want to say anything else about it before we play it, or should we just play it? What do you think?
It's okay.
Let
Go
the
ahead
music
with it.
speak for itself.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let the music that's what I always say to them. Let
All
the
right.
music speak.
Love it.
All right.
All right, everybody. Also in the chat, if you have any questions for our guests here and you want us to ask them, or comments, ask them, and we can ask them to the artists. Nanu says, loved the song. Very good job, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, let's give it a listen, everybody. Please enjoy Figure It Out.
Figure this out. We running on low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you're gonna have to figure this out. You're gonna have to figure this out. We running on low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you're gonna have to figure this out.
Let's make a time just for me and you, yeah. You want a little wine, you know I got that, baby. You say you wanna take a flight, there we go in Mexico. You're gonna see me in my two-piece, yeah. You know I could give it to you, baby, all night. All right for you, let me take a second and sip on my juice. Pour me a big shot, get the brown liquor. You know I'm on my team in time, baby. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. It's just
you're gonna have to figure this out. We running on low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you're gonna have to figure this out. You're gonna have to figure this out. We running on low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you're gonna have to figure this out.
My love is not enough to hold you back. Yeah. Girl, you're shameless. You're giving me a heart attack. Now we're sitting here hopeless. It wasn't enough, babe. It wasn't enough for you.
Figure this out. We are running on low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you're gonna have to figure this out. 1 minute, 'cause I don't think you're in it. Gonna feel it. You got my head spinning, spinning. I'm going through the motions. You're playing with my emotions. It's commotion. Your cousin's got me crazy, and I'm over it. It's time for you to figure this out. You gon' have to figure this out. We gon' run it all low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you gon' have to figure this out. You gon' have to figure this out. We gon' run it all low till we out. I can hear you even if you shout. So you gon' have to figure this out.
Yeah.
That was the sit-down world premiere? I don't know.
Sit-down premiere.
It's definitely a sit-down premiere of Figure It Out.
I think
Sounded great.
I think what we got to experience live behind the scenes
we
was
got
great.
to see them all singing along, and it was like, we got kind of like
they
a
were
live
ad-libbing
performance.
to it. It was phenomenal. First off, amazing work, amazing voices,
Thank
amazing
you.
talent.
Thank you.
We appreciate that very much.
Jackie Shepard says, "Love it! Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji."
There were a lot of
Thank
hearts
you.
going through the. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
on the screen. All the hearts were coming through.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Love it.
So once again, if you have any questions for our guests here today, ask them away in the chat. The thing I wanted to ask, so you said the hook started writing about like kind of getting over a breakup.
Yeah.
And getting, the other end.
You gotta
So I'm
figure it
curious,
out.
So now
Yeah.
each of you had to bring your own.
Our own vibe.
Yeah.
Like
So-
basically we were feeding off of
What he was
what
doing.
he was saying, right? So you know what I mean? Like where she came in, like I was feeding off of it too, but you can't really tell. You know what I mean? But it was just in my own way, in my own story, right?
Yeah.
Chad has his own story, which was amazing the way he came in and ended the song.
Yeah.
Good job, brother.
Yes.
Good job. We are hoping to shoot a music video soon, so don't worry. We need those visuals. We understand you guys are waiting for the visuals. They're coming soon. Just be patient with us, you know what I mean? And all that good stuff, you know. I'm excited actually, you know what I mean, to link up with such amazing artists and you know, getting back into it. It was crazy how he got me out of retirement, but I wasn't really in retirement.
You're
know,
taking a
so-
break. You're taking.
Yeah,
a
I
break.
was taking a little
That's
break,
normal.
you know what I mean? He linked me, he's like, hey, I'm doing a 12-hour session, come through. I did not know what to expect, you know, but it turned out amazing. You know?
Yep.
It's funny because you're like you weren't able to feed off of each other, but in this room right now, while that song was playing, you were all feeding off of one another.
Right?
At
It
this
was
point, I
almost
was like,
we're
we should
performing.
just turn off their song and play what we're listening to live because that was incredible.
Thank you.
One really good thing that we learned really early on, just through different phone calls that we had getting ready to begin promotion for the song and getting ready to release a song, is we get along really well. It was an instant chemistry, and I mean, like we've talked almost, I don't want to say every day,
Every other
but
day. At
almost
least.
every other day since back in March, February. So we've spent a lot of time talking together, and everything has just been seamless. You know, we enjoy talking to each other. It's not always just business. It's friendship and what we're
Almost
going
like
through.
we've known each other for our whole lives.
Yep.
But did you all just meet through? Where's Jerome?
I met these guys in December. I've known Jerome for what, a year now?
Yeah.
Over a year now. But yeah, these guys I met y'all in actually I've known Mønaé the longest. That's right.
Yeah, technically.
That is
yeah,
right.
Technically.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Well,
You remember
I-
this better than I do.
Yes, well, I still am in the industry. I've been in the industry for security for 10 years. So I actually met him back when I used to work for a couple of companies. he used to work there for them too as well. But I didn't really recognize him. Like, I was looking at him in the studio. I'm like, yo, I know this guy. But I'm just like, sorry. I was just like, Jerome, where did you make me meet him before? Because it's like, I know I met him, but I just don't know where. Right? But then I kind of figured it out when he was talking about he does security. Figured it out. It just slips off the tongue, off my tongue. But I kind of just noticed that, like, it was back when I did security. It's just that I see so much faces, and the jobs that I do is like a lot of jobs, so it's just like it's hard to keep in contact. But I'm glad the universe brought him here. So
I find that can happen, especially I find if you always see somebody in one place, it's like even if somebody you know, maybe you see them all the time at work or whatever, and then one day you see them like in their regular clothes somewhere, and you're like, do I know this person? Because your brain is not used to seeing them there.
That happens from the show, actually. Like I went to Sephora randomly one day, and one guy's like, "You're on that show with Scott." I'm like, "Who are you?"
Creepy.
He's like, "I've seen you." I'm like, "I don't know who you are, but now I have a bestie at Sephora." You don't know.
That's good. Networking.
Yeah, discount. No, I'm just kidding. A discount.
Hello, person
One
at
day.
Sephora. There you go. It's also like same thing when like, maybe you're a kid, and then the first time you see like your teacher at a store, you know, it's like, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be at school.
That happens to my husband. He's a high school teacher, and when we go to Costco, he'll see a bunch of his students, and they're like, "Sir, we didn't want to interrupt you. We didn't know who you were with." And he's like, "That was my wife. You can just talk to us." I'm like, I don't want to talk to your students. But no, it's true, because like even for us, we don't remember how we met or when we met, but we take it off the Facebook.
Yeah, we knew it was somewhere because we'd seen each other. Yeah, we were kind of in the same
circle.
Different events.
Same industry, just didn't know how we knew each other.
I vaguely remember how I met you guys.
You met Scott before you met me.
I met you through a connection I had from my old label when I was on tour. If I do remember correctly.
Scott has really bad
very
memory.
first time. I believe I don't remember her name, but I remember that she did a lot of the work, I think, on pageant stuff too with you.
Was it Jennifer?
No. I know it wasn't Jennifer. I think it started with an R.
Started with an R.
Rebecca, Regina.
No.
I actually don't remember.
Michelle.
Scott has really.
We don't say Regina here, okay? I kid you not. Every single time I've been on this show, I've never said her name correctly.
No.
I'm the first one to own it and throw myself under the bus.
Actually, you're not the only one.
Oh, thank God.
You're not the only one. Siggy, I'm going to call you out. Siggy always calls me Regina.
Because her name is Regine.
Yes.
Regine Alaina.
I know, but he said
Alaina.
R, so just trying to give him a hint to like
hurry
up and forget about who it is.
It's funny with Siggy, he'll be like, Regina, and Scott will be like, so Regine, and he'll be like, Regina.
Well, he'll get there.
You get Siggy back. Anyways.
I wanted to go a bit more into the 12-hour session, because one thing I was curious about, because like, you know, there were times where I found myself working for that amount of time, and like it gets mentally draining and as well as physically draining. So I just was curious, like, so because you were there, said 6 or 7 hours. I assume you were there pretty much, I guess, the whole.
No, he missed an hour.
Yeah, I missed an hour. I missed an hour. Yeah.
But
so the album's not gonna be called 12 hours. Then it'll be called 11 hours.
Well, she was there for 12 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was. I came on time because I'm an on-time person when it comes to my studio session.
So you're like 12
Yeah,
and a half
yeah.
hours.
The shade. The shade.
Sorry. But I think I stayed about 6 hours. I think I did about because I also had a booking the evening after.
Yeah.
But yeah, just doing the collaboration, being able to like meet other artists like myself, and always working with him. It's always a joyful thing, and I got to meet 2 other new people that, you know, just blended perfectly.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to ask in terms of like, I find like, I know, especially I'm trying to do creative things over a long period of time, I sometimes getting tired or getting frustrated, that can kind of affect the work. I'm just curious, did you feel that? Did that happen throughout the session? Do you think some of that, like the long session, I don't know, did it impact what you were creating in any way, do you think?
See, one thing about where's Jerome is he's like a battery. You ever seen like the Energizer Bunny? Once he's wound up, he doesn't unwind. So he's just a bottle of energy. I mean, there was a couple tracks. This is well after I was done recording, and I think I was just hanging out with them at this point. And I remember this one beat came on, and this guy would just get up and dance out of nowhere, and he doesn't stop. He is the energy.
I love that.
So I don't think any of us had the opportunity to get sleepy because we just fed off of his energy. You know,
we just went right
I won't
in
let
there.
that happen.
And I think also too, like just not being in the studio as much. So when I do get the chance to, it's just like I have all the energy to just put in and just to focus, like, you know.
Just the experience kind of boosts you, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
love that.
Yeah, that sounds like it was an awesome day.
it was. We
So
need
how
more of it.
It was fun.
So you said there was 9 tracks created from that?
At least 9 songs.
roughly,
You know. We still gotta mix and master a few of them, you know, put them out as singles, you know what I mean? And I honestly think a single right now, focusing on singles right now would be a good idea. Get those out the way, and then once, you know, we get the chance to, I'm not gonna say it, I'm gonna let you guys come out with it.
Oh, now you'll let us say it.
Yeah. I'm gonna zip up now, you know?
Say what? Say what?
So the tracks that were in this session weren't for a particular. So they were for whose project were these ones for that 12-hour session?
Jerome's.
Yeah, so they were for Where's Jerome's next album. However, is this because I called you out on the live stream?
No.
Wait,
Go
what?
ahead, go ahead.
So who wants to be the first one to say it?
Honestly, I'm so lost. What are you guys like?
You were there for all the.
Yeah, I know. What?
This guy.
Not all the songs that we did were gonna go on an album, right?
Oh, no.
It wasn't
Okay.
set that way.
Yeah,
It was just like, oh, okay, he planned the whole thing. Like, he's like, let's just go to the studio, 12 hours, boom.
Yeah.
You know,
Smash
got
it. Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
together, and we just created. It wasn't planned to go on an album or nothing like that. We just linked up and
think
we
only
just
two of
being
us were
creative.
there.
we were at it. There was no frustration at all. Like, we just boom. It's like everybody already had their lyrics written. You know, we just went in there, boom, 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 9 songs. Like, if we could do that one time, we could do it again.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think we might be doing that again.
Yes.
Yeah,
You want to tell them, Mønaé?
100%.
We are actually going to be doing a collaborative album together. We're all going to be on. How many songs was it again?
I mean, I think I shopped you guys like 14 tracks,
Yeah.
but I mean,
We might not do the whole 14.
we might even do more than that. But
we
what'll
might,
actually get selected, I mean, it's obviously going to be like, we'll go through it once we have everything together, and you know, cherry pick kind of what we like the best. But we've started with
How many
with the pool of,
hours
like,
in the
14.
studio will that take?
13.
13 hours. No,
I guess
the
we'll have
full
to
12
figure it
hours.
out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was nice. I like that.
Appreciate that.
Figure it out. See that? That's trust me. It's good that you came up
Yeah.
with that
And
song.
now when you guys leave, you guys are going to say, figure it out. You're going to remember
Yeah.
us. Figure
When
it
you're
out,
watching
figure it out.
TV, you're just going to start hearing
Anytime
things
we
that says
say
figure
it-
it out.
Anytime we
these
say it on
guys.
the show, we'll be like, oh.
Honestly, it's a good message, actually.
It is.
'Cause, like,
It
even-
is.
even-
everybody uses that word.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, because even outside of like the breakup situation, like it's just there are times where just like
In life.
yeah, you just
You just
you
have to
get hit
figure
with something,
things
and
out.
exactly you just gotta
You're at
find a way.
work. You're at the grocery store. Frick, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get.
Cook dinner.
You know, I gotta
Always,
figure
that's
out
a
what I'm gonna
daily
cook for
struggle.
dinner. You know.
Yep.
You know.
Who are we going to have on the guest? We'll figure it
figure it
out.
out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the next episode.
Exactly.
311.
We'll figure it out.
So as each of you individually walked in to record the song, so what was in your mind? So you said you were kind of trying to get, you were kind of working off what his message was, but I'm curious,
Yeah.
did you guys, when you're writing, because I know you also like, you kind of like improvise a little bit, right?
A lot of improvising.
So
I
like,
just
what's on your mind as you're getting in front of the microphone?
for me, it's like what I see, smell, taste. That's what I go based off of a little bit of memory to like memories. That's how I basically write my music. Just listening to the beat, and again, like based off of, because he was already in the booth, I kind of just, okay, I already had a little 1-2, but then everything was when I actually put on the headphones in front of the mic, and that's when I just let everything out, and it just came together. There was certain parts was a little bit mumbly, a 1-2 parts. That's where I would go back, I'd hear it, and then put a word in right away, and then hear it in fully of how it sounds, and then get their kind of opinions. But they're just like, oh, it's good. I think, how long did I spend within to do my
Like
verse?
less than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
weren't
Yeah.
in there that long.
I wasn't in there for that long.
Just went in, boom, boom. That's it.
Well, you have an amazing voice.
Thank you
and
so
amazing
much.
lyrics, by the way.
Thank you.
I vibed too. Sorry, I vibed very well to that.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
was like, yeah, get it, girl.
Yes, thank you. I think all the ladies feel that way. Like, just like, yeah.
Like, you know when the Keisha Cole sings and like you feel her music and you feel her voice and you
The
feel
passion.
the energy? That's what I felt off of you.
Thank you.
Just
That's
a heads
what
up.
I'm going for. Like when people be able to hear my lyrics and my voice, that's when you hear my songs. That's how I want you to feel. Is how I felt in the songs.
That's the whole point, you know.
Because everybody else goes through the same thing. Whether in life, men, women, we're all going through the hardships. And we all have to try to figure it out. So I just wanted you to feel that, and grasp it.
Yeah. And you know what's amazing? It's like everyone always says like R&B is not the way it used to be, but this song brings it back to early 2000s R&B.
That's what we're going for.
I'm like,
Thank you.
this is
Thank
my
you.
genre. I
That's what
love
we're
it. It was
We're
great.
bringing it back, guys.
Good job. Good
we
job.
we here to bring it back.
As
They
you
said it
should.
died, but it didn't die.
It's not dying.
You know, it
It's not.
just.
You just need to
changed
find the
a little
right
bit.
artist.
Yeah, the right artist. Definitely, that's it.
I think. Sorry, go ahead, Mother.
No, I was just gonna go to the next person. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that I know when because I started writing based off of her. So I was already
you
well.
were his inspiration.
I was well into my verse as he was in the booth doing his stuff. And because I was hearing everything she was saying, I'm like, okay, I vibe with this. I'm definitely seeing the vision that we're thinking of for the song. And I had kind of like a 2-part mission because, I mean, for 20 years I've been doing pop music.
Yeah, this
Right?
is a big change for you.
R&B a little bit, but mainly pop, right? And I wanted to do something that would stand out, that would be a challenge for myself and would be different. And I remember I've been sitting on that hold on for a long time, trying to figure out where I could work that into a different song. And then it just kind of clicked, and everything else kind of worked from there, where I was able to pull from Mønaé, pull from Where's Jerome's different parts, and be able to make a nice cohesive sound from it. So thank you guys.
And he did a good job.
Thank you for that.
Definitely.
I love it.
It was needed. It's like I needed that little softness at the end to just smooth out the song and to end it. It was really good. I love it. Good job, guys.
And Rated Genius, how do you? What's on in your mind when you get in front of the mic?
To be honest with you, I just get in there and do my best. Make sure, I deliver my words properly. Sometimes my brother, he helps me out, and you know what I mean? He gets in there and he's like, you can do this. Sometimes, I have troubles, you know what I mean? I get a bit nervous, but after a while, I realize where I'm at and I got to do this, boom.
After 12 hours,
Right? It's like, and hey, we could have went another 12 hours if we had the chance, but...
And the budget.
I left early, actually. I left early. They were still there. They were still at the studio, So after my 3 songs, I actually had to cut out because my girl, she wasn't really feeling well. So we had to, But it was nice. It was a good experience,
Yeah.
Getting back in the studio and, you know what I mean? And start doing it more professionally, you know what I mean? Because I usually just do it at home. I'm sitting in the house. To be honest with you guys, I'm in the car, I put a beat on, and I make a song.
Oh.
I'm in the kitchen, I put a beat on, I make a song.
Hang on.
That's how it is.
You said you were in semi-retirement. That doesn't sound like...
Well,
Semi-retirement.
sort of a retirement, but you still got to keep going. You sharpen up the vocal cords and all that. You
Keep
know
it
what I mean?
fresh, or else it'll
just in
disappear.
case you get pulled back in. You know what I mean?
Just in case you
gotta
get called
be ready.
from Where's Jerome, being like, you ready?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Trust
Hey,
me.
we got a performance.
You
Let's
have
go.
to be ready.
Car's picking you up.
Right?
You know.
Actually, one thing I should ask about when you were getting down to the end of the 12 hours, did you find yourself like
Raspy?
I was going to say, well, that could be a question. But I was thinking, like, did you find yourself going faster? Like, okay, we're running out of time. Did you feel like you needed more time? Like you could have kept going, like you said, or was it what was that moment like as you were getting to the end of the session?
Honestly, I was in my own world. Like I'm
Time
always
flew
in my
by.
own world. I was like, okay, we're making music. I didn't even realize the time, to be honest with you. Like time went by so quick, so I was just vibing and just enjoying the time, with everybody there. Even though these guys left early, I was there.
But there was still a lot of people.
Listen, first
He was
off,
making up for the hour he
First
missed.
off, I had a
you know?
booking, so I only could do 6 hours, and I gave you that. I still had to, I was getting paid.
I know.
So. Come on, don't do that. Can't mess up with my money now.
No, I know.
And I'm old, okay? I needed to go to bed.
Not
it was
old.
enough time.
But we're getting, I mean, clearly something formed in that 12 hours where now the four of you want to work together and create a lot more music. So that's very cool.
You know who also is a great collaborator, Scott?
Our advertisers?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, we should do our ad break. Everybody. This incredible discussion and world premiere, sit-down premiere of a song was brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. They make this show possible, so let's meet them, shall we? Here they are. Starting with Jeanette McKenzie. The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes at gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East of Markham, they do custom-made jewelry, repairs, laser engraving, Regine. They change watch batteries, all done on site. And Jerry at Jewelry Forever is an incredible artist. Do you have a vision for something custom you'd like made? Do you need something repaired? I saw him repair a ring that got run over by a car. He fixed it and made it round again. And we have a great deal worked out with them, don't we, Regine?
Yes, we do. If you go in and let them know Scott and Regine sent you, you'll get 15% off your entire purchase.
That's right, 15% off. Tell them Scott and Regine sent you. Mention the show. Get something special for the special person in your life. When you're ready to save forever, think Jewelry Forever. Find out more at jewelryforever.ca and also follow them on Instagram and TikTok. Beautified by Romina.
Internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official hair and makeup artist of the Sit Down. Not only does she do our hair and makeup when we MC live events, attend events, have projects that we're working on. Films, pageants, the whole 9 yards. But she also does hair and makeup for weddings and engagement shoots and date nights and whenever you want to feel beautified, really.
Really, anything and everything.
Reach out to her on Instagram and Facebook at Beautified by Romina.
And if you'd like to advertise on the show, it's very easy, right, Regine?
It's simple. All you have to do is email us at radioshowad. That's radioshowad@gmail.com.
We do the show live every week, people. We also do the ads live week to week. What does that mean? It means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch, radioshowad at gmail.com.
That voice crackle.
It did crackle. You know, it's early morning.
It's early morning. We are back.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. We are here with the
creators.
The creators, the visionaries behind the song Figure It Out, and several others that are soon to be coming down the pipeline.
The crazy thing is I just realized we've yet to come up with a name for this group effort.
Actually, I was going to ask
Y'all
that
can figure it out. There you go.
Yeah. Because
Honestly.
is it a group that's forming? Because obviously this first song, it's for individual artists.
Yeah, so this first song,
I'm thinking
that's for
maybe
his record.
JMRC.
That's simple. That's good.
Yeah.
JMRC. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome JMRC. Jerome,
That's got a bit of a
Mønaé,
R&B
Regine
vibe to it.
and Chad.
I mean, it rolls off the tongue pretty good.
Right?
Right?
JMRC. What other name are we going to come up with?
I don't know. We haven't thought
We'll
about
figure it
yet.
out, dang it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll figure it out.
That's awesome.
Do you know when you're talking about you pitched like
More
14
music.
songs? Do you know when you think you'll do it? I know you mentioned yourself to like mix and master some of the ones from this previous session, but do you have an idea timeline wise of when you think you'll be working on the next project?
So for the actual group effort that we're working on, I mean, we solidified and we're like, okay, we're gonna do this probably about a month ago, give or take. I sent them over the 14 instrumentals that I had that initially were going to be for my solo effort. So thankfully, some stuff is already kind of written for us to kind of work around. There was one track that worked out really well. I was going to have rated already, or not rated, sorry. You as well. You were also going to be on a song. But Where's Jerome was going to be on one, and it's one that was supposed to be near the end of my record. That's definitely, I think, going to make the cut for this one, just because it has his vibes all over it. So there are some that are already kind of ready to go or just need a little bit of finishing. Because my plan originally anyway was to do tracks with each of these guys. And then it just kind of made sense. So
To do the group.
definitely out of the 14 that were sent, we may only pick like 2 or 3 out of what was sent and then create other tracks around it. So I think probably closer to summertime we'll likely be able to have another track out. I think right now the next focus is the video for Figure It Out. Get a photo shoot done.
I mean,
Hopefully,
if you all need a videographer, you're looking at one.
This is true.
A producer.
Hey,
right
why
here.
not? We sitting right here. We
He
you
is a
talk
producer.
business, right?
Sorry, Scott. No.
Big talk.
She don't mean to put you on the spot, but you got to be on the spot.
Yeah. Speak up, boys. Speak up.
I do have some gear.
Okay.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Yes.
Just saying.
So each of you are individual artists on your own as well. So so you said, Chad, you've pitched 14 songs, but like,
Yes.
I guess do each of you, I guess you write your own stuff as well. So I'm
Yes.
curious, when this new collaboration happens, will it be similar to the previous one, or like will each of you bring maybe your own thing to it, or how do you think it'll be built?
Oh, you never know. You know, we you know what? We're just gonna let it. We're just gonna figure it out. You know, we're gonna see where it
Good
goes.
advice.
Actually, you know, we're gonna see. We can't really tell you right now. We can only see how it goes, right?
Only time will tell.
Yeah.
Right?
I know I was gonna go. I'm gonna go crazy on these tracks. I don't know what.
I mean, there's definitely going to be R&B flavor to it.
For
I think
sure.
that's really where we shine.
And I think for sure for me, I want to bring my roots to like the dance hall. Jamaica is where I'm from. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah.
Yeah. From
So I think I
Jamaica
really
too.
want to bring that Caribbean flavor.
Love it.
Yeah.
You should bring the boy
Bring it,
band
bring it.
and the Caribbean and create magic.
That's what we
Well,
want.
and that's another really good thing, right? I mean, like, again, you guys got to hear it while they were listening to the actual song. I mean, between us riffing together, like, not trying to sound boastful, but we sound good together,
You
right?
do.
You know, no matter what the mix of our voices is. So, you know, there's definitely going to be some working in. Am I saying this even right? I don't even know, but we're going to do some harmonies. There we go.
Nice.
It's nice.
It's too early for the brain.
Yeah, well, because
Brain's not braining.
all four of you, they're very unique voices as well.
Yes.
Like they
Different
almost kind of sit in
styles,
different
yeah.
registers, so that can create a really nice cohesive.
Look, he's already
Yes.
producing you guys.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
just hearing
man.
it, because even just listening to the song, like you can really hear like you know,
Everybody at
yeah,
their
everyone's
level.
very different. Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. Who's on the
Kevin in the chat.
Kevin says, I think this is during the song. He says, I love the starting. Late nights, I can't help myself.
Yes.
That's Jerome.
Yeah. Late
Nice.
night.
And then Kush says, let's get it, team. Wagwan Glenn.
Yes, what up? What up?
Yeah.
Welcome, all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button down below. I don't know if this isn't a good segue. I just wanted to quickly talk about it. I saw the Minecraft movie on Friday.
How was it?
You got one person excited.
I don't.
This guy's sat.
Have you guys ever played Minecraft? Have you played
Yes.
Minecraft?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
So I don't know if it's a good movie or not. I don't know how to feel about it because it's clear to me they did not try to make a serious movie at all. It's just Jack Black and Jason Momoa just being ridiculous for 2 hours. Like there's no attempt at all.
I kind of like that.
Yes, well, that's the
I
thing.
like
Like
that concept.
yes, and the thing is, like, it's a comedy, and I did laugh. So, do I recommend it? I mean, I think yes. The funniest thing is, so there's a lot of references to the video game. So if you played the game, you know a lot of stuff's going on. And there were a lot of kids with their parents because it's like a kids movie. And I didn't even realize like we were literally watching it opening weekend. Like I'm like, this movie just came out. So like,
shoot.
so something would happen on the screen. And there was a kid behind me who was like explaining to his dad, like, oh yeah, like when the zombies go in the sun, they catch fire. So this kid's like giving this commentary about the
Yeah.
movie. So it added to the experience.
Does your girlfriend like it?
She laughed. Yeah. And
But
she
did
doesn't
she
know the
like
game.
it?
I don't know. That's like,
There's a
right?
difference.
You can laugh because it's
I mean,
funny, but
we talked about it after. We both were glad we watched it.
Oh.
You know, I did several times look at her and go, "What are we watching right now?" So I
it
did
was
that.
your choice to
I
watch
know.
it, though.
But I enjoyed it. So I don't know. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Well,
I guess.
just to reference, because we talked about your girlfriend last week, because I want to close off last week's conversation.
Oh, okay.
So last week, Scott was mentioning how he went to like a cafe or a breakfast spot or a restaurant in Mexico City.
Yes.
And do you want to
Oh yeah, okay.
Quickly,
Maybe we can get them the way.
quickly,
Okay.
quick
so
recap.
yeah, so basically, I sat down at the restaurant, right? And you know when we sit down and the waiter comes up and like you take your drink order, right? So I sit down and take my drink order, and the waiter was like, "Oh, just so you know, we're doing 2-for-1 mimosas." I was like, "Awesome, I'll take a mimosa," right? Order the mimosa, go away. Didn't think anything of it. Then we order our food, get the bill, and like the price of the 2 mimosas was more than the cost of both of our meals.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, and I was kind of annoyed because I was like, it felt like I got
Bamboozled?
Yeah, a little bit, you know, because like usually like if I go to a restaurant, okay, you want coffee, you know, it didn't occur to me to ask how much the coffee was, but like I didn't expect it to be more than the whole meal. So anyway, that was the whole discussion last time.
So I messaged your girlfriend. I said, "What is the name of the restaurant?
Oh.
Because I want to see if it's on the menu."
And
I found the restaurant.
so you did research. You dove into this, okay?
Oh yeah, I did. And I showed it to
Now
her.
it's a
I'm like,
true
"Is this the
crime
restaurant?" She's like, "Yeah."
And?
I'm pretty sure it is on the menu. I just don't know how to read Spanish.
Oh, it's all in Spanish. Yes.
But it's there.
Yeah, but I'm saying I know.
But your problem is you didn't ask. So that's the thing. He didn't say how much is it. Because wouldn't you ask?
Yeah.
Well, what's the special? 2 for
Well,
$1.
that's
Okay,
a
so
question.
how much is
Here's
it?
the thing. What? See here. So yeah, would you normally like if someone says, "Oh, it's a drink order,"
You'd be
would
like,
you
"What's
ask
the-"
how much it was?
I'd be like, well, what is it? What is the special? Okay, 2 for $1, but how much is it?
Yeah, I wouldn't normally do that.
I've never done that.
He's used to our ways, and we're just here. Someone just says, "Yep, this is a drink. So this is the price." Like he just thinks automatically the price is going to be equivalent
Better.
to here.
Yes.
But internationally,
Well, actually,
I guess that's the thing.
I
yeah.
went out with my friend yesterday, and she got a cocktail, and it was $18, and she was like, "Holy smokes!"
Did she ask how much it was before she ordered it?
Well, she looked at the menu, so yeah,
she probably just thought it was just going to be like a $9-10.
yeah, standard,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
I just think there's something like, especially if they're taking the drink order before even handing you the menu.
Then you should have been like, "Hang on, let me take a look at the menu first."
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It didn't feel like it's the same thing. I said this last time. It's like, you know, sometimes you go to a restaurant and sometimes there's bread, like they just bring bread.
They ain't just gonna give you free mimosa.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like it would be weird if like they gave me the bread and then I ate the bread and then I get the bill and it's like, "Hi, you didn't ask. The bread's $99." You know what I mean? Like, so I just felt like there was some expectation. Anyway, I don't want to necessarily drum the whole thing up.
No.
But so Chad, you said you normally ask how much. Do you guys?
I've never. No.
Yeah.
Usually I have the menu before all of that.
Take
to
a
be
look at the
honest.
menu first.
Yeah.
I'll pick what I want to eat. I'll pick what I want to drink. I'll deal with the bill when the bill.
Do you look at the
Yeah.
menu before you get there?
Yeah, I need to know what type of
See?
food I'm going to be eating. Because I might be saying, okay, like it's a nice restaurant, maybe I want lamb today, but maybe they don't serve lamb. They might just only have steak.
Maybe I don't want to be bougie, but I want to be bougie, so I pick the cheapest option.
That is another thing. So, because I don't usually look up the menu before I go. Do you? Are you guys look up the menu before you go, people, or you kind of just?
I
just
see.
make sure it's
Depends on the
veg.
restaurant you
Yes.
go to, you know?
Yeah.
You have to look at the menu, right?
See?
That way you know what you want and like the budget, you know.
I like to
If
look
you're
at
on
the
a budget,
reviews
you
of the
just look at the
restaurants as well.
that's when you
Yes,
look at
you
the
have
price.
to.
Some people don't have to
You
look
gotta
at the
Yelp
price.
it.
Some people don't have to look
You
at
have
the
to know if
price.
you're in the
They
right
just-
outfit.
There you go.
Exactly. What's the vibe?
What's the vibe?
I think actually the best point Mønaé just made it in that it's one thing to be aware of, especially if you're internationally traveling. You don't know how things are when you're somewhere else, and so that maybe. I think that I agree with that. You know, because I said this last week. If it happened in Toronto. And like someone's like, "Oh yeah, man, 2-for-1 mimosas, cool, bring me one," right? And the mimosa was like ridiculously expensive. I would have been like, "You couldn't have told me like this is more
And
than
it
all
would
of
be
your
endless.
food."
It would be
Wait,
endless
to
for
be
that
They could
price.
fair-
tell that you were a
in Toronto.
tourist. They
Yeah.
sniffed it out. They're
Yeah.
like, "This guy, we're gonna soak him." You
The
know.
way you dress, you know, sometimes it's their skin. Is your skin sweating more than theirs? Because when you go to internet, that's what they look at.
But
Same
see,
thing.
here's the thing.
Back home.
It was 2 for 1. Scott only got 1.
Well, that was the other thing. Yeah, I didn't even. It was 2 for 1,
So
but
hold on.
So where's the second one?
Where's the
She
other
drank
one?
it.
I
No?
didn't. Well, no, I
The waiter did.
I just didn't feel like
to
drinking
say.
it. I was like, oh, I'm good. But that means normally their mimosas are 30. So normally it would have been $70 for the 2 mimosas.
I don't know, but when I told your girlfriend, I'm like, I told him he should have asked how much it was. She said,
she say?
that's literally verbatim what I said. Who just agrees with someone who's like, do you want blank? And my response was, Scott does.
Well, they got their money.
And he learned his lesson.
I did. I
Yeah.
did.
There you go.
I learned my lesson.
Just wanted to bring that back because I told her I was going to talk about it on today's show. Did she not tell you I reached out to her?
She did not. I'm glad. I'm glad actually.
y'all.
Yeah.
Love
You
it.
went back and did all the research.
I told you I was
even
going to
found the
find
restaurant.
out. I was like, I'm going to look into this.
It looks like a nice restaurant. Did you see the pictures?
That's cute.
It was a nice restaurant.
I didn't understand the menu, but it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing I found. Other places I've traveled, usually usually the wait staff, somebody speaks English if you don't. But in Mexico, that wasn't the case. And I was fine with it. I was just like, whatever, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and that's why you got charged. So.
Figure it out.
I feel like if I was there, I'd be the toddler pointing to the thing. Like, this one?
No, that was me
yeah.
most of the time. Yeah, yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
There was a couple
I
times.
ought to use my translator.
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
Yeah.
I had to ask I wanted creamer for my coffee, and I did not know how to say that. So I literally Googled, Google Translate, can I please have some creamer? And the thing read, it said it for me.
Yeah.
Did they call it creamer there, though?
I think I said cream. I think I said cream. I mean, they wouldn't call it creamer. They'd call
Did
it,
you say crema?
I don't know. Oh, leche. I think it was leche. So
Milk.
That's milk.
I think I asked for milk.
Okay.
I don't
This is
remember.
I think it's the
Spanish, right?
easiest things
Yeah.
to say anyways to ask
I
for
need to
milk.
learn.
Yeah.
Then they'll probably bring 2.
I just remember
Good.
I put the exact sentence into Google Translate and then I clicked the pronounce thing so it was saying it to me. So
says
I
it.
kept listening. No, I didn't let that.
You should have been like, here you
I
go.
kept listening
That's what I
to
would've
it,
done.
and then
This?
I tried to pronounce it the way the thing did it,
Okay.
and I felt accomplished. I'm like, I think I said it right. She knew what to do.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. Bring it back.
Enough of your trip.
Yeah, yeah. Well, should we move to our final segment?
Ooh, I think so. Unless you all have something else you want to talk about.
I mean, we can still talk about after
We
our
can
final
keep
segment
talking,
as well.
yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Well, so Chad, you probably know what this is.
Do I?
Has he done it before?
He's
He
been
has,
the
right?
last time he was
Is
here was the
this-
500th episode, so he better know what we're talking
Okay.
about.
Yes. All right. Well, you guys are
He
gonna
is
have to.
confused.
So you guys will have to nominate a representative, but first we'll explain what it is.
Oh, I know what this is.
I
All right.
know.
I did really good last time, for the record.
So wait. Here's the
Oh,
question.
you'll see. You'll see.
But this time, Chad, would that score count towards? No, this is his group. This is a
If
different
Chad
group.
does it, it will stick to what it was. If somebody else in his group does it, that's a brand new score.
All right. Well, we'll just have to see what.
Has my score been beat? Is the question.
Of course it has.
Yeah.
I got knocked pretty far down
you the last time you were here was
a while ago.
our
Yeah.
500th
Last year, I
episode.
think,
We've
yeah.
already had
Yeah.
our 600
Some
our
big
6th year episode.
6th year. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, introducing this week's edition
It's my favorite.
of the Barrel of Monkeys World
His
Championship.
favorite, but he forgot about it.
All right. Are you guys familiar with this? Have you guys seen this before?
Yeah, Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong,
Donkey
right?
Kong, yeah.
Donkey.
Actually-
That's the first time someone has said Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong.
I mean, actually, these barrels are in Donkey Kong. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, they are.
But this specific game is the classic game Barrel of Monkeys. It's a challenge we have here on the channel, but it works like this. We'll do a demo so you guys can see what happens. So, the way it works, the barrel starts on the table. We'll put
In
one
the playing field.
Oh yeah, in the playing field. We have a little area we'll play. Okay. We'll put 1 minute on the timer. Okay. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. You grab the barrel. Pour out the monkeys. Eliminate the barrel. You don't need the barrel anymore. Grab a single monkey. Okay. Use this monkey to pick up another monkey. Use that monkey to pick up another monkey. And then you're going to use that one to try to hook another monkey. And what you're trying to do is make a chain. Oh, you grab 2 there. You're trying to grab as many as you can on this chain until the 1 minute timer goes out. At the 1 minute timer, we'll say freeze, or time.
You
whatever.
hit a beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Then we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6 monkeys. The one in your hand does not count towards your total, so that would be 6 monkeys.
Any questions?
Do you have any questions?
Anybody want to volunteer
Seems pretty
themselves?
simple.
Jerome, I think this is you, buddy.
Oh no, don't put me on
Figure it out.
Yeah, Jerome.
Let's go. Last. No. I'll think about going last.
We'll figure just one of you will go as the representative for the group. For
Mønaé? Was
JM.
that you?
Get it. No, that was a hand up. That was a hand up.
Mønaé, you're right in front of it, Mønaé. See,
So is Mønaé the representative?
We'll get Jerome next time.
All right, guys, let's make our vote.
Okay, fine.
Mønaé's going to do it.
Mønaé has been
So
voted
you
in.
have to get up?
I mean,
No.
whatever's comfortable. What I'll do is I'll put the...
You can push your mic back if you
Yeah,
want.
you can push
Yeah,
the
you
mic
don't
out
need
of
the
the way.
microphone.
Yeah.
So I'll put this...
Just put it on top of the wires. It's fine.
Or just in front there. There you go. So that's the play area. Keep it there.
Dude, I did so bad the first time I did this. Second time I did pretty good.
So, Mønaé, this is your first time ever playing this.
First time.
How are you feeling? Are you nervous? Do you have any thoughts before we you dive in here?
No. Let's
She
get
was
it.
born
Ready to
ready.
Let's get it.
Are you a pretty competitive person, do you think?
What do you think?
I mean, she seems very... she's ready to go. She's ready to go. All right.
All right.
Here we go. I will count down. 1 minute is on the timer.
Hands off.
You have to, well, she's not touching
Oh, yeah,
it.
you're not
She's
touching it. You're good. You're good.
She's just ready to go. I like it.
Hold up.
You're good. You're good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get it.
All right.
Got 2.
Pour out the monkeys. You got this. Just find a way. There you go. There you go. First time ever playing the game, but you know what? She's
killing it.
She's diving in there. Oh, one of the monkeys jumped off.
You got
Don't
this.
panic.
You got 40 seconds. You're still good.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Freak her out.
No, she's doing fine. Lots of time. Lots of time.
Scott.
30 seconds. You can do this.
Oh my gosh. You're good. You got 25
Got this.
seconds.
There you go.
There's a whole bunch in that corner over there.
Yeah, the problem is they've kind of split around.
Yeah, but they're all bunched
You got this.
up.
There you go. She's got the right idea. Just find the
There you go,
opening.
There you go. There you go. You got
15
this.
seconds. Oh no.
You got it. You got to keep going. You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds remaining.
Get that one right there. Right there. Right there.
You've got this.
At least
5
that one.
seconds.
Yo, do you know how much this fell on you?
There you go. Time.
Hey, she got 2. That one
2
just
monkeys.
fell off.
Yes,
She got
I'll give her 2
She
monkeys.
got
2 monkeys.
You guys know this. You guys know this game is hard. You guys know.
Thank you, my curious brother. Thank you. They know that this game is hard.
I do remember hearing Rated Genius say, that looks pretty easy. You did say
It looks
that.
pretty easy. Come go next.
Go step up.
Come go next. Yeah, come. Let me just make sure I set it up for you. Yeah, the blood.
Would you like to try it?
And this was the last day of the band. No.
Don't worry, I got you.
We love each other, guys. Remember that.
Do you want to try it? We could do.
Yeah, you can try it. Why not? Why not? There you go. All right, yeah, here, you can slide them over.
Alrighty.
All right.
So we'll do another minute on the clock.
Yeah, why not? Here, yeah, we'll do another minute on the clock. Yeah, why not? Okay,
Should I do 2 minutes?
here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see.
You're gonna lose to the air.
I mean, that was good
Be
stuff.
careful.
So,
It's
right?
on
That
the
was so
foot.
good.
It
It's
is.
on the
Oh.
foot. He's got to be careful though.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
I think so. You did say it's easy.
Yeah, you said it was easy, brother.
About drop.
Oh, so now you know of me the feel.
Right.
Right. The dip on the board.
There we go.
There you go.
Come
You know
again.
I ain't getting no idea.
You know what? Okay,
Okay.
we're seeing some technique here.
Yes, we
I
are.
was watching your technique. That's why.
Ooh, okay, he almost had that one
Come
though.
on, monkey, don't play with me.
Drop out.
You've got 20 seconds.
Drop out. Drop out, monkey. Drop off.
Drop off.
There you go.
Drop off. Drop off. Drop off.
I'll pick you back up.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got
okay.
10
Swing out.
seconds.
Go.
Hey, where we at?
Swing out.
Raise up your
10
hand a bit
seconds.
more,
Let's
brother.
go. Come on, buddy.
5 seconds.
No pressure.
He's got the right idea. There you go.
Keep it like that. Keep
Come
it.
on, come on.
Keep the hands raised.
Time.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
brother. So much
Better than me.
Yeah.
You don't got no time.
Jerome,
Oh, you do? I thought
do
you
you
said
want
time's
to try it
done.
or just
Yeah,
leave
the
it
time
to
is
the
up.
two
I'll
of
do
you?
that. But you know what?
You
Okay.
did good.
All right.
You did
We'll
good.
put both of them on the board.
Well, you know, he was able to learn from your experience.
Exactly.
I know, it's all this learning. I should just
Right?
become a teacher. All of these are my students.
Right?
Joking.
Jerome doesn't want to do it. He'll do it next time.
Chad, this is you.
Chad is already
Chad,
done.
let's redeem.
Oh,
let's redeem.
you want me to show y'all how it's done?
Yeah, show us how it's done, brother, and then maybe I might go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yo, Rated. Switch
box.
spots with me, I guess.
Okay.
Here we go.
Each member is going. So should we put each of their names on? All right, we'll do it like that.
They're not a band yet. So.
True.
Just slide
Chad, you
over.
could stay standing if you like.
I'm old.
That's the way.
You are not old. Calm down.
Whichever's easier. There you go.
You're just.
Yeah.
All right, they're rearranging. We're just making a little reorganization here.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Hold on. I gotta take this off here. Can you put that over there? Thanks, man.
All right. Are you ready?
Oh, he's
Getting ready.
Gotta get ready.
he wants to redeem his score.
Do you remember what his score was?
Nope.
Okay, we'll check after. All right, here we go. Chad's going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Aggressive pour. He's
know.
getting in there.
Too aggressive.
Oh,
what
monkey
he
jumped
gets.
off. He's got to settle in. Oh, the first monkey is not cooperating
You
here.
know what it is? I should have shut my mouth.
Mønaé, we need your commentary. Come on.
Too bad, too sad. Drop. No, let me go.
You got
go,
this,
Chad.
Chad. You
Go.
got this.
Find a way in. He's looking for that opening. 30 seconds remain. Oh, heartbreaking, everyone.
Okay, he caught back to him.
All the monkeys left off. We've seen that happen.
Oh,
It happened
no.
once again. The monkeys are not cooperating here. They're all just jumping off.
Monkeys are rigged.
We've
The
seen it
monkeys
before.
are like, you talk so much crap. Here we go.
This is payback. Oh, come on.
You guys all went.
Wow.
They do
You're okay.
not.
You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Don't worry.
Chad.
Lots of time. Lots of time. You can do this.
Watch this one gleaning over there.
Oh
This
my
one's saying,
good
yo.
Lord. Oh my
Time. Is that,
That
a
was
zero?
zero.
You were supposed to be the pro.
Zero.
At least I got
That
two.
was zero. Jerome.
2, 5.
Let's see how.
Oh, here comes Jerome.
Okay.
We'll move it over to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Don't worry.
All right, rebarrel.
Jerome said, "Let me show you how it's done."
Let me see if
Go my Aquarius mother.
Let's go.
Get it.
Let's
You can
let's
stand
see
if
who
you
gonna
like,
beat my
Get
skull.
it for one of us.
Okay. Hands off, sir.
Is that a comfortable
hands off.
position right
I
there?
learned my lesson today.
Let's see who's gonna beat my skull.
Oh, here we go.
This is 5.
All right,
Sorry,
here we
bro.
go.
Go.
Oh, wait, where's my?
Let's see who's gonna beat my score.
Alrighty.
All right. 3, 2,
Oops.
1. Go.
Dive in.
Ooh, see, he's been watching.
He's been learning from all the experience. Let's see.
He knows.
I think it's a
Okay.
lot easier when you dump them in a pile
There's
and
a
you don't
Yeah.
scatter them.
Yeah, the pour is
Don't tell
pretty
him that.
crucial.
He's still going.
All right.
Oh, you got a
Oh, we
easy
lost
hook
one.
right there, brother. I see it.
He's locked in. You can see it. See
You
it in his
gotta.
eyes.
You left
He
it.
can't even
Oh,
hear us
there
right
you
now.
go.
He's just totally.
He's zoned.
You know how he is, right?
Oh, I think he learned
Go
from his boy.
Aquarius.
Oh,
I think he learned
Look
from
at
his
that.
boy.
Come on,
Oh,
get it.
shout! How much is that? 5, 6?
Y'all got 25
One
seconds.
more.
Get it. Hey.
looking,
How about the
searching.
one over there and then?
Oh, I see a lot of hooks right there, my brother.
There.
Figure this out.
You know their next song is gonna be inspired by this.
It's all about
moment.
this. 10 seconds.
You got it. There's
That one
there's-
there. Just pass it.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Hey.
Oh, just doesn't want to get up there.
I would say just
What is
hold
that?
This
it.
one.
How many seconds has it got?
Oh,
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you tied.
Attaboy.
Hi.
Damn, you tied.
Show offs.
You did a good job.
Just a bunch of show offs.
I love it.
It's
I
okay.
wasn't even
Coming
trying
from the guy
anyway.
that only got 0.
It's just a. Yeah, it's just
Sorry.
a technique. You know, you gotta be soft and gentle.
Just
with
gotta
them, you know?
take your
Yep.
time, you know? Don't take too much time, but take your
Slow
time.
and steady, they say.
Should we take a look at the standings from
Yeah.
previous? Yeah, let's take a look at the
No.
standings.
So the joy is, Chad, because you've been here before, your score.
Your score from before will hold.
will
Oh,
hold
thank
for
God.
that spot.
Yeah.
How was
Chad,
it?
What's his
Chad's
score?
previous score. Where was his previous score? Where is his name? Do you see him there?
I was up near the top at one point in time.
Once upon it.
There it is.
Where?
Like 5th or 6th down with Taylor.
Oh, so
There we
you
go.
actually had,
He had
you-
9.
You, were
Yeah.
at 9 monkeys
Holy.
before.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Well, so then the 0, you know what? It didn't even happen.
So he has 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, his score will stay at 9.
So 5 monkeys put you guys. You're tied with Alexa Grant, Darren from Black Creek Rain, really good musician.
Hey, my boy.
Sophia, Lex Tan, Chloe Tiongson, Kaylee Sorezzo, Andrea DeMario.
There's a lot in 5.
A lot of fives. A lot of talented people sitting there in
Maybe
5.
Bring him up to
we'll
bring
put him right
them
here.
with Alexa.
Yeah. So should we put both of the names, or
Of
should we just
course.
put? Okay.
Also, shout out Darren. How you doing, bud?
Yeah. I think they just played recently.
They did.
And where's Jerome?
I need to link up with them. I really do.
Yeah, they're good bands.
I'll
They're
have
good
to introduce you guys to them.
Logan,
We were
Logan's
on the
funny.
same label at one point in time.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Shout out to those guys.
And
there you go. Rated Genius. Where's Jerome?
Okay, what about Mønaé?
Yeah, I know.
That too.
Mønaé, you know what? You're in good company too.
Marina and
Salib
Josh.
and Josh Krudas. You know what?
It could be better. It could be 0.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We've had 0 on the show before.
I mean, I could try again one more time just to,
Next time.
Next time. Do you know how do I put the thingy
O?
through the O and the X accent on the E?
You'll have to use special characters.
Yeah.
So.
Like I remember, I was able to find
Nah.
the one. Like,
Oh yeah, there you go.
here.
You like that, Mønaé? You like that thing? I like it stuff.
Going. That's the alphabet. E.
No, but we want the accent
going.
aigu right there. There you go. But I couldn't find the crossed out O.
It's supposed to be there.
I found it as a capital letter.
That's okay.
That's
Make it a
fine.
capital.
Big O,
Mønaé.
the
Yeah,
zeros.
see, look there, right there.
Yeah.
Just
But
fix
they didn't
it.
have. Oh wait, they have a small one. Oh wait, no, they don't. That was just these. We'll do that for now. I'll fix it later.
No worries.
There you go.
It's meant
You're
to be
in.
like that anyway.
Yes.
Boom. So there you guys are.
How y'all feeling?
We're good.
Feeling good.
Better now that my store stands.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's true. Your score stands from before.
I
feel
think
much better
I've
with that.
forgotten you scored 9. That's high. Yeah.
I think what they should do for their next 12-hour session is play this game.
Yeah.
But then it seemed to hype you all up, and then
That's how we're gonna settle every time we have a disagreement. Now it's gonna
Yeah.
be whoever gets the highest score.
Yeah.
Okay.
actually, you
That's
know
how we're gonna
what?
pick
I
our
want
track
this to be the
list.
verse. No, this is the verse. All right, this will decide.
I think their album should be called Barrel Monkey. Just kidding.
Not really a good name.
No.
I like that you and I went to the same Ray. We think alike. I was like,
Joking with you guys.
I know.
It sounds more like.
I love how
rock band,
innocent
you
these
know?
guys are too. They're like, yeah, it's copyrighted. Like, yeah, that's
I
why.
think Barrel Full of Monkeys more like a rap band. I'm sorry,
Rock
band.
band,
Sorry,
yes.
rock band.
Who says we can't do rock music?
Hey, who knows?
We're punk as
we could
heck,
do
okay?
Any
We've
music. We
actually
could do
just had a
reggae.
few.
We could do any music, man.
Didn't you guys have a rock band last
We've
weekend?
had a whole bunch of them.
Last- the one before?
A lot of
last
indie
week was
alternative.
they're more of a country band. And the
Alternative
week before
country.
that was
The rock
like
band?
rock kind
Alternative
of punk rock.
I knew it was within the last, month.
There's
We
been a
had a
bunch
lot
of
of-
there's been a bunch of bands on recently actually.
You know who they should connect with? Logan. Because Logan is he's from Trinidad, so he's got a very island vibe. So I think you
Oh yeah, I
should
like
connect
that.
with him.
That's what everybody's vibing to.
You're
these
trying to figure
days,
out who
too.
Logan is, aren't you?
Yeah.
From Black Creek Rain.
I know Logan too.
Yeah.
He's just like, who's Logan?
Well, I took a minute because whatever.
I really do need to reach out to them. Yo, guys, I'm reaching out to you later. Just letting you know.
And then they'll get back. They'll get back to you next time they're on the show. Like, Chad, we got your message.
No, we'll ask them. Like, hey, did you guys hear from Chad? No, what are you talking about?
Chad forgot again.
Again.
Didn't you guys have to remind me of something last time? Guitar strings. That's what it was. Long time ago.
Oh, to bring guitars.
I was again. Wow, I have too good of a memory. I think it was one of my first or second time on the show. It was the second.
Because I wasn't on your
And I didn't get the guitar strings. And then the third one came around. Her memory is better than my memory because she asked me on the show, did you end up getting them? And I think I didn't.
Well,
It was after the third I
life was
did.
happening for you at that time.
It
So
was, well, that was during the pandemic too, if I don't forget.
This whole conversation just I have
That's
zero
okay.
memory of it all.
That's okay.
Scott, when was the last time he was here?
It was it was after the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
I literally said it 5 minutes ago.
Oh, 500.
Yeah.
5 year, not 500. We haven't hit
5 year.
500 yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
5 year.
Athena and I both performed that day, and then we did a song all together.
And we all sang together at the end of the
Yes.
finale. Yes.
Yes.
I remember now that you reminded me. But no, I actually can envision it. But my memory is bad with like that instant recall.
We still love you. It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this was a good episode.
It was fun.
Yes, it was.
Good. Did you guys all have fun?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And this was your
Always.
first time on a show.
Yes, it's my first time.
too.
See, are you?
You
oh
too.
yes.
First time, yeah.
First time.
Where's Jerome?
See?
Is this
Yeah,
your
me
first
too.
time?
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Oh, everybody.
Wait,
Aw.
first time on the show?
Yes.
No, like
Yeah,
just on
like
a,
on a
in a
podcast.
podcast
Yeah.
type
Oh,
situation.
no, I've been on a
No,
podcast before.
second, our
Yeah.
second time
My
actually.
first time.
And Mønaé's
Hey,
first
girl.
time. See, Mønaé, no reason to be nervous. It was just like whatever, you know.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you get that little sweaty palm hands in the beginning, but
This is why she didn't shake our hand earlier. All good.
It's all good. We were just sitting down.
yeah.
We
That's
just
right. That's right.
sit and talk.
We
and
sat down and we figured it out.
Yes.
we did.
Literally. Yeah.
Before we say goodbye, let's go down the line. Everybody say your social media, any social media stuff,
Anything you wanna
Instagram or
plug
whatever you want
in.
to plug.
Just
go
where
ahead.
is Jerome?
Where's that true?
I'm It's Official Mønaé.
At Chad Beloin.
Me rated Genius Music.
Nice.
Rated Genius Music.
All of those links are down in the description down below.
And where can they find the song?
Figure it out, yeah.
On all
On
platforms.
all streaming
Everywhere.
platforms, everywhere, all over the world.
Apple Music,
Honestly, they're
Spotify,
just gonna have to
YouTube
figure it
Music.
out.
Yeah.
That's a bad promotional strategy there, Andy.
Yeah. You can just hit the link in the bio, you know,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
Figure it
it's
out.
all there
Yeah.
for you.
There you go.
And if you have any of us in your music libraries, if you go to our artist page on the respective platform,
Yeah.
you can also find it under Appears On. It'll be there as well.
There you go. So
Tell
add
them
it to your
about the
playlist.
four versions we have.
Do you have the radio?
Oh yeah, that's
edits?
right.
Yeah.
Because we have the main single version. So you heard like the radio edit today. Then there's the actual original cut from the studio, which is like what 5 minutes long, something
Yeah,
like that.
5:11.
There's a bunch of ad libs.
4 people, 511.
So for the radio edit, I actually asked them to send me over like the stems and everything. I cut it down and was able to get it down to like that 4.5 minute mark because we were like riffing. But then on top of that, because everybody on social media loves the whole sped up and slowed down, so then we did a second release on top of that, which is the sped up and
Speed up.
slowed down version as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So use them on all
together.
your reels and have it in
Show us your
On our
best dance.
TikToks,
Yeah.
There you go.
you know,
We need a
maybe-
dance trend. That's what
Yeah.
we need.
Yeah,
We do.
we definitely
Not
do
it.
that.
Maybe, Scott, we should create a TikTok and use their song in the background.
We should.
Hey, why not?
Get
That
Luna
would be
back.
dope.
Love
That would be
Yeah.
so dope.
Yeah. Get the playlist.
Bring
get
Luna
it going.
back.
That would be so dope.
Get the
last-
algorithm working on it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Our last special guest that we had on one of our recent TikToks, not really, was Luna.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were recording. We were recording a TikTok. Luna's a
Oh,
dog.
yeah?
Luna's a dog. Our
Our
neighbor's
neighbor's dog.
And so she kind of walked in while we were like recording,
Recording.
And I was sitting here with a mug of water,
And
then she got on my lap, and I was like, "Oh, okay, she could be in the video." And then
She's
while we're
drinking
recording,
the water.
she started drinking right out of the thing,
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right, this is in the
Pretty
video." then."
neat, right?
At that point, we're like, no more cuts. This is it.
It's like she kept getting closer and closer and closer. I'm like, "What is she doing?"
I hear.
She was thirsty.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyways, use their audio on all social media reels, videos.
Do it.
Follow y'all on your socials.
Yes.
Links
Yep.
are down below. New music coming, new band forming.
Boom.
They're figuring it out as they go.
Oh yeah, we're figuring it out.
It's a good message.
Next time they come on, we'll dress a little bit more fancy, and then they're gonna.
And then
go
we're
super
gonna show up in
cash.
sweats.
Yeah, right? Like, hey guys, what's going on?
We'll kind of perfect
They'll-
switch. Yeah.
Or
Maybe by
they'll
the
have their
third
merch.
time.
They'll have their own
Yeah.
merch,
Yeah.
and
That's right.
we'll be wearing their merch next.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Regine, where
Actually,
can
really
people find you?
That would be a good idea. Getting figure it out sweaters.
There you
made.
go.
Sorry.
It's
Get
okay.
some T-shirts for the summer. You know,
You should
that would be dope.
get a hat.
Hey, where'd you
Figure it
guys
out.
get? Who made your sweaters? If you don't mind me asking.
5 1. What? Let me.
We'll tell-
Lindsay. Lindsay.
Yeah, we'll top.
Yeah, she has a name, but yeah.
Is
I
it
just can't remember the exact-
515?
Yeah, it's like a number name.
51
Anyway.
Sports, something like that.
Something like that.
Don't worry, run it by
We'll let you
Chad
know.
and he'll let us know.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I was like, "Ooh."
Regine, where can people find you?
You all can find me on my Instagram and TikTok, which is right here.
Yep.
It's Beautified by Romina. It's Regine Alaina. I do run Beautified by Romina as well. If you're looking for pageant coaching, yeah, let's mute Chad's microphone because he won't stop talking. If you are looking for pageant coaching, because pageant season is happening and in full force, you can find me on my Instagram, pageantcoaching.Regine Alaina, which is also linked down below. Right, Scott?
Yes,
I hope.
I believe so.
Scott, where can people find you?
You can find me right here where you're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. That's the best place to find me. That's where you get all the gaming. It's where you get the sit down. It's where you get vlogs, music, all that
Covers.
stuff. So I saw the Minecraft movie on Friday. There is a song in that movie, and I'm highly considering covering it. So that might be on the channel coming up soon.
You should.
So watch for that. You can also find me on Instagram at Scott Dion Brown. I've been posting some pictures from my Mexico City vacation. Yay!
Well, is the mimosa going to make an appearance?
I did not take I've removed it from my memories. It was good though. It tasted good.
Not enough for you to get to.
Not enough for me to get to. I guess you're right. Exactly. You can also find me on X at Scott Dion Brown. I don't really post on there, but I'm there if you are. Follow the show, The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok, The Sit Down with SDB on Insta, Sit Down Scott on X, and The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown on
And
Regine Alaina on Facebook, on Spotify, and a bunch of other podcast platforms.
Before we go, bringing it back to the chats real quick, Nanu says, "Come on, Chad, I expected better from you. Mønaé rated, and where's Jerome? Good job on the game, guys."
Thank you. We appreciate you.
There you go.
And Chad, you're lucky your score held up.
I
The
really
last
am.
one.
I really am.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was such a letdown.
Yeah. But thank you guys all for taking the time
coming.
coming
Thank
and
you.
joining
Problem.
today.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Thank you guys. It was
Thanks
nice
for
meeting
having
you
us.
guys. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hoping
Appreciate
to
it.
see you guys again soon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When you get your merch, bring it in.
Oh yeah.
Merch.
Oh.
Whenever you got a new song coming out, anytime you want to come back, just let us
When
know.
you
Yeah,
got
we'll do
another
that.
12-hour session, let us know.
That
All right.
would be dope, actually. Maybe we could get you to come by and shoot some videos and take some photos. We
you go.
usually have somebody at the studio to do that, but you know, they
I love
haven't been.
behind-the-scenes stuff.
Hey, Glenn, that would be good.
I mean, I'm down for whatever, man. You know me already.
All right, we'll talk.
He's just quietly sitting here because he's already creating.
That's
what's
literally what he
happening.
does, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I'm
coming
doing.
up
It
with
never
the next
stops.
13-hour session.
There you go.
That's right.
It's gonna grow as we go.
Exactly. So check them out once again. Figure it out on all streaming
All streaming
platforms.
platforms.
Or you can just rewind this episode and listen to it as well.
Yeah.
Probably
But
easier
Go to the
just-
streaming platform.
Yeah,
Just
that
to
might
the
be
streaming
easier.
Yeah,
platforms.
and follow them all on socials.
Follow them all down below. Everybody, thank you guys for being here. We'll let you guys close out the show. I guess let's
Okay,
have
Jerome.
whoever's closer, Jerome or Mønaé. So you know how I started the show with making the mug come out of the
yeah.
camera? So if anything, we'll say bye, and then you guys can grab this mug, and then just say your goodbyes, and then one of you can kind of
You can let
cheers
Chad
the
do it.
mug at the
He's a little
camera.
far from the
Chad
camera.
can do, yeah, it's better.
I can't.
He's far from the
It's
camera.
all the way that way.
The camera's there.
Monet, you do
I
it.
can't
You do
reach.
it, girl.
I know my arms are long, but they ain't that long.
All right, so we'll say bye first.
All right.
So everybody, thank you guys for being here. Follow all of them. We'll see you all next week, and take it away.
Figure it out.